The case of Norma Mngoma, the estranged wife of former Cabinet Minister Malusi Gigaba, has been postponed to Thursday. Mngoma has applied to the Pretoria High Court to have her July arrest overturned and the case against her scrapped, claiming improper interference by the Hawks. Our reporter Mbali Thethani is following that story for us and joins us live now from the High Court in Pretoria. A very good afternoon to you, Mbali. If you could just give us some details as to the reasons why Norma Mngoma is wanting the case overturned.
Well, Tammy, we do know that the Pretoria High Court was expected to hear an urgent court application to hear this matter heard. Of course, this stems from Norma Mngoma's application, basically saying that she wants this specific court to declare her arrest invalid and unlawful. We do know that she was arrested by the Hawks, and looking at the documents, or rather the nitty-gritty details of this case, we understand that she was indeed arrested by the Hawks from Mpumalanga. We also know that they then confiscated her gadgets. So she's also saying that part of that arrest was for the Hawks to obtain her gadgets illegally, and she's also communicated that the information which was on her gadgets has then subsequently been deleted, and she says that it's crucial information which has been deleted. But looking at this case, we know that she is questioning the manner in which she was arrested, as we do know that the people who were involved and responsible for the arrest is the Hawks, who are priority crimes, and this has been subsequently criticized, saying that it is a matter that was supposed to be handled by the SAPS and not really where the Hawks had to be involved in this matter. So while she faces the criminal matter at the Pretoria Magistrates Court, she wants this case to be heard by the High Court, and she says that her constitutional obligations, they have been when you look at that whole issue, her rights have been violated, and she says that the Hawks being brought in to have her arrested, it was a tactic used of intimidation and bullying.
And so where to from here, Mbali? What ought we to be expecting come Thursday?
Well, this matter has now been set down to be heard on Thursday, Tammy. We've heard her legal representative saying that it will be a very lengthy process which will be heard here at the court. And as we know that there are other urgent matters which needed to be heard here today, so they've asked for the judge to set aside some time in where he will deal with the matters of this case. So it will return on Thursday.
And I wonder, Mbali, because in the statement made by Ms. Mngoma, she talks about the fact that there was some crucial information that was in her gadgets that was removed. Is she making some sort of an allegation against the Hawks and perhaps the reasons why her gadgets might have been confiscated for her? Is that something that she may perhaps be putting forward?
Well, those are the information and the crucial details which will be heard when this matter sits down on Thursday. She has indicated that we do know that her gadgets were actually confiscated from her just prior to her arrest. So just days before she was actually arrested, we know that the Hawks obtained these gadgets, and then she contacted her legal representatives to try and ascertain as to why is it that the Hawks were allowed to have her gadgets. And then this is when she opened a case against the Hawks. She was then subsequently arrested, and upon her trying to get her gadgets back, she then realized that information and crucial information had been deleted from her gadgets.
Well, thank you very much, Mbali. Seems to be a lot to unpack there, and it looks like a lot will be unraveling from this particular case. Thank you so much. That's Mbali Thethani, who's covering the case between Norma Mngoma and her husband, Malusi Gigaba.